Hi, good morning. We have another dolly video and we're still, something's just fallen over. We are still working on our Christmas presents. As I say, because I'm so many weeks behind. I am going to get there slowly. So there's a couple of things of, like I said, some are going to be from a toy fair I went to. Some are going to be some of my crochet. I've got loads of crochet ideas coming up. So I promise to get those out for everybody. There's just, yeah. I'm all over the place at the moment, but I want to get some of these Christmas presents done because I'd like to open them and put them out. Now, part of this has just fallen out, so I'm just going to push it back in before I give you a quick view. I know a lot of you have already seen this doll, and I've been a little bit, here we go, Rainbow High. I've been a bit umming and ahhing about these. I did get one right at the beginning, and she was okay, but I didn't really gel with her. Yeah, I wasn't that bothered. But then when this one came out, yeah, the new range I actually prefer. So this is one I got from my son for Christmas. So we're going to have a look at her, as I know some of you have already done this. But I was just so pleased with that I had to show you. So this is the one we're going to work with now. We're going to go top down, have a little review of her, and it means I can get her out onto the shelf rather than sat in this box. So I will see you in a moment, top down, and we'll have a look at this little girl. So see you soon. Hi, here we go with the Rainbow High video. As I mentioned before, I did have one. I then sold her right at the very beginning when they came out because I was like, yeah, it's okay. But I didn't think I was going to be sort of wanting the dolls. But then as later came out, we got another edition and they started changing. And I'm like, yes, I really like these now. And this one particularly I like because of the shape of her eyes. As you can see, the others are massive round eyes. And I can't really say I don't like massive round eyes because I have Blythes. So yes, I like dolls with massive large eyes, but I don't know, for me it didn't work. But then, like I said, the newer ranges have come out and I actually prefer them as dolls, and this is the one that I really liked because I think her eyes are sort of, I don't know whether it's her makeup rather than the eye that sort of creates a different shape, and I really did like that. I liked her colour theme. So this one, as I mentioned before, was bought by my son for Christmas, so I need to get her out of the box because I don't sort of keep my dolls in the box, not the fashion dolls anyway. A little bit of information. Obviously there's a YouTube channel for them now. I presume that was already there, and it says collect the rainbow because obviously we're working on different colours, and it is 6+. My granddaughter actually got this one as well, so I'm not quite sure what that says about me. These fall out whenever you pick them up in the shop. Be careful because, yeah, they are, you can see where the glue has been, but they always fall out. So let's have a look on the back of the box before we go any further. As you can see, we have our girls here. It just says, welcome to Rainbow High, the colourful art school full of bold fashions and even bolder drama. And then obviously it's in different languages as well. Doesn't really say anything else. It is by MGA Toys. And like I said, they are really cute dolls. I'm going to take these boxes out. See, this one's quite solid. Come on out now. There we go. So we have a pair of shoes. She has got boots on. I'm not that bothered about the different outfits. I'm inclined to keep them in just the original outfits when they're like this. And then she's got another little skirt and top there. And how do I get into her without making this a complete and utter bodge? But because I want some sellotape there, that might help. Sellotape. Ta-da! That's one. That didn't help me at all. I'm just going to get the scissors in there. I don't want this box. This box will get recycled. I do think there's an awful lot of plastic with theirs. Not sure whether the plastic is recyclable. It would be nice to know. I can't say as I've seen anything on the box. Does it say anything? No, that just mentions contents. Now, this is probably not how you're supposed to get in the box, but without me sort of tipping it up, and then you can't really see what I'm doing. There's a little tiny skein of wool then falling over. So I'm sort of really bodging this, really, aren't I? But people are screaming at me now that keep the boxes, but yeah, I'm not bothered. She'll be sat on the side. She's not going to be keeping in her box. I say this is really not the way to do it, is it? Can I get her out? No, she's still not coming out. Sellotape. This makes some noises, doesn't it? Right, let's get in there. Hey. Yay! we can get rid of that half, so that is all just rubbish. I'll pop it over there, and here she is. Now, if I could pronounce her name right, I'm just grabbing the box again, throwing it on the floor, now I need it. Emi Vanda, is that how we pronounce it? Emi Vanda Series 3. And here she is. What have we got to cut? Right, we have my hated little ties there. We just have a bit of plastic holding her hand in there. That one's not held in. Oh, we have more of my plastic ties. Well, not my personal plastic ties. My personal hate plastic ties. You have to be really careful with the hair when you're cutting these as well. Say, if I was just sort of not opening on video, I might take it a little bit slower, but I am impatient at the best of times. Right. I'm just going to cut straight down this box, because there's some on her back of her head. And I wish they'd stop doing these. I know somebody else did a video, or March Payne's video, and they was on about the Cindy dolls. And Cindy dolls, I can't even get it right now. Barbie dolls. And he'd bought 3. Some of them had the head ties in, some of them didn't. Well, it clearly means that they don't need them in if some of them didn't. So don't have them in. It's very simple. Why have all these tying in bits? It's really not necessary. I know they want to make sure the product is safe and in good condition when it gets to the person, but it's just such a waste of tiny mini bits of plastic. It's not necessary. And I think other companies now have proved it is not necessary. So stop doing it, doll people. Here she is. She's a lovely weight of doll. She's got some sort of quality to her. And just look at those eyes. They are absolutely gorgeous. And we've got the light shining in them as well. Her hair feels nice. She has a lot of it. There's quite a lot of hair there. You can see the scalp is purple. But give that a good brush out. And they do give us a comb, so we can comb it through. I would like that to sort of not separate as much. We can sort that out later. Now, she has some little earring holes. So does that mean she has some little earrings? Now, I did actually, one of my others, I threw away the items. So I'm just going to double check on my box. There's definitely no earrings on that bit. And there's nothing else in there, is there? I'm not missing something, am I? I am. I'm trying to throw things away. And there's more bags. Dear me. There are bags under here. So be careful when you're opening that. Because, like I say, I would have missed that. And I would have thrown it away. And then I would have lost her stand, which is important. We have a stand. We have some little coat hangers for her spare clothes. And that's a stand sort of clip. The stands are pretty good. I like stands because obviously I'm displaying all mine on the shelf. Does that push in there? I'm not going to overly push it in because I'm going to budge it up. There's instructions here, but again, everyone knows I don't read instructions. But that looks like a shoe. I'm not quite sure what that's got to do with anything, but that's showing me how to tie her shoes. So, whip it that way up. That's a tight fit, well, that's good. But yeah, in here we've got 2 little coat hangers, which I will probably use for the other dolls, not for these. Coat hangers are always good. It says rainbow. And then we have our little bit to push on the stand, which holds around her waist. So she's got 2 little coat hangers and her stand. So let's have a look. Before we look at it, let's look at the boxes. Still can't see any earrings though. What am I missing? What am I missing? Does she not have any earrings? Please tell me. I might have found them by that point, but if you do know and I've not found them, I'll be grateful to know. I will not throw the boxes away until I've thoroughly checked. Like I say, I did manage to throw them away last time. Now, this is sort of like a pair of heels and a pair of socks, and they are separate. You can see Rainbow High written on there, and there's a little bit of plastic holding that in the place. I'm dropping this everywhere. And on her heels, we'll put them the right way around. We have R and H for Rainbow High. So I'll put one to one side. We will undo one. That's why there's instructions on fastening this up. I hate fastening ribbons up. But on the ribbon, it even says rainbow printed on the ribbon, which is quite nice. The detail is great. And we have this very cute little sort of sandal-esque shoe. And then she has her little socks there as well, which is quite nice. Right, double check. There's nothing else in that box. There's nothing else in that box, definitely. We will throw them down on the floor. And then we'll get into this one, which is the outfit, the second outfit, which comes out quite easy. Oh, again, and more plastic. And more little clips, which for clothing is really not necessary because it's not going to get damaged, is it? It's a piece of fabric. Look how many of these I've got to cut on here. And again, I know I've mentioned before, but I have to be careful because if the cat sees them on the side, she tries playing with them. And I really don't want the cat to be eating them because that's really dangerous. So that's just a bit of plastic holding the skirt in place to show you the shape of the skirt. I get that. And that's got a little bit of sort of body forming plastic in there to show you the faux hood, which is what it is, because obviously the heads are so big. But so it sort of like sits like a hood rather than it be a hood. That rainbow's a little bit high though. Can you see it sort of goes across the word? Not quite sure about that, and I'm not overly impressed with some of the quality of this bit, but it's okay. It is okay. It is cute. I will, like I say, I'm probably going to leave it in that outfit, and whether I either sort of pass this on or sell this on, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that, but I might leave it in there so it doesn't get damaged. So I will pop that back just like that for now, and put all these little tiny weeny bits of plastic in there. So I don't want, as I say, the cat to get those. There's another piece of plastic. Then I'll pop the shoes over there and let's get to have a look at her. One thing I do like is their detail. I mean, the faces are stunning. The faces are so pretty. But look, even we have little tiny bits of nail varnish on the end of our fingers, so they are really detailed. She's got a black mark there. I'm sure that will come off. I'm not quite sure what that is off. I think somebody did mention that they got some staining off that. Shall we have a look? Again, you've got this faux hood because they have big heads basically, so it would be hard to make the hoods for them. It is all velcroed. And let's go. It's got a lot of black fluff off it. I can see that. Let me just blow at it. Oh, it's come off now. So I think it's predominantly just black fluff. There is a couple of marks sort of on her shoulder, so I might have to change her outfit. I might not have a choice. Now let's have a look. The skirt is just a regular little skirt, but it's very cute, nicely made, nicely hemmed. She has painted on underwear, which a lot of the dolls do have now. And this skirt has this strange bit in the middle, which it holds it in place. So it is quite useful. But yeah, that's nicely made. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that one. I like that. So we can see a bit of her articulation now. Her head, we do get quite a lot of movement, so she's great for photographing. Obviously the arms, we've got joints, we have hands, elbows. We have quite a lot of movement in the arm, so that is really nice. On the legs, we have that hip twist, which is great to get different positionings for the dolls. I love it when they have that. And she's got quite a lot of movement in the hip area. Now, let's have a look at these boots. You have to undo. I love the boots. The boots are amazing. Let's get this undone. There's so many things to tie and untie and things. You can see why it's definitely a 6+ doll. Although I suspect my granddaughter's probably undressed her and she's probably still not got any clothes on. Right, let's try and get these boots off. I'm always nervous because I've had a broken ankle on my Smart doll when the shoes were too tight because I couldn't get them off. I've got a feeling they don't have articulated ankles, do they? So I might... Oh, dear. I'm not going to force this actually, I think, because sometimes if you heat the plastic up very slightly, just with a hairdryer or something like that, it makes it more movable. I'm going to damage that if I'm not careful on here, or else I'm going to knock the camera flying or something. So I'm not going to force it off, but I would have liked to see the knee joint. So I'm going to bend the boot back a little bit. As you can see, we've got a double bend on that knee, which again is great if you're sort of doing photos and you're wanting to position the doll. You know, she can get quite a lot of positioning in there. Look how high she can sort of bend her leg up. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but I'm scared. But I suppose when they've been boxed, they've gone very cold necessarily where they've been stored, so the plastic might go that little bit harder. So I'm just going to sort of And say, get the hairdryer on it. Don't do anything too hot. Obviously, she's going to melt it. I'll have one more go. Yeah, it's going to... Oh, there we go. No, I've done it. Right. The thing is, they have very high heels, so they're harder to get off. They have very nice sort of feet. They've got quite sort of large feet in comparison, but they are nice. Shoes are lovely. I just love it, how it's sort of all shaped to her leg. I do like the boots. She will definitely be keeping these boots on. Oh dear, hair's all over the place now. So she is lovely. I mean, she's just so pretty. I'm really pleased with her. I do need to tidy her hair up a little bit because it's a bit wild and woolly. Still don't know what I'm doing about earrings. I must be missing something. They're not attached to anything else, are they? Does she not have earrings? They usually have earrings, don't they? I don't know. Have we got the... they're all my bits and bobs. And another piece of plastic. I'm just going to get the box again. Because is there a picture of her with earrings? You can't really see because you can't see what she's got on there. I mean, the others have got earrings. Am I missing something? I'm just going to have a little rummage in the box. Give me a minute. Right, there's definitely nothing else in there. There's definitely nothing else in that part. But yes, do always check. Because it's so easy. Does it say when it says it includes 1 doll, 1 sweater, 2 skirts, 1 short sleeve hoodie, 1 long sleeve shirt, 1 pair of socks, 2 pair of shoes, 1 comb, 2 hangers and a doll stand. Perhaps she doesn't have earrings. I suppose she's got the holes in her ears, so if you want to put them in, you can do. And I suppose it's a standard sculpt then for them to do. So if they do another one, they've got the same head sculpt, so they can just pop earrings on, can't they? So, but no, she doesn't seem to have earrings, and it's certainly not on the list. So I'm presuming that is a definite, she does not have earrings, as simple as that. But she is gorgeous. I'm really pleased with her. She's going to be going up on display with my others. And just look at the colour of those eyes. She's got like little tiny stars in her eyes and a little tiny bit of glitter in the corner. There's tiny weeniest bits, but those are the details that sort of make some of the dolls way more interesting. And the hair, well, what can I say? That colour is absolutely beautiful. So she's definitely a keep up. She's definitely going to be going up on my display. I just need to sort of tidy her up. I need to go and do some nice photographs of her as well, and then we need to try and see if we can get some of these marks off. As I say, I think most of it's fluff. There's a little bit of black fluff. I think that's a little mark that wants coming off, and a little one on her hand, which is weird because the actual jacket doesn't come as low as a hand. The jacket is lovely though. Look at the detail, sort of the faux zips there, and the little sort of well, details that would have things on, which is really cute. I do like the detailing of them. That is nice. So the boots are great. Skirts. I prefer this outfit to this outfit, but I did that last time with the other one, so I did actually sell the outfit separate because it wasn't something I was that bothered about. And as I say, I'm inclined to keep them, certain dolls, in their original outfits rather than mess about. I know I do make outfits for dolls and things like that, but this sort I don't usually alter a great deal. Might occasionally make something like a hat or something like that. But I don't really bother making too much. So pop a skirt back on. So that's the skirt. Again, the clothing colouring is gorgeous. Let's pop your arms out, missus, and we'll try and get this back on. And like I say, we'll keep an eye on this. Oh look, it's tied down there. Again, another piece of plastic that's not necessary. I don't know, I'm moaning about plastic all the time, aren't I? And at the same time perpetuating it. It's, yes, it's a bit of a quandary for, I know, for a lot of doll collectors or a lot of toy collectors, is the content of the plastics. But companies are starting to get so much better. There's a little bit of, I can't get that passed over a finger. A couple of bits of, can you say, a couple of threads there, but they're not coming undone or anything. They just want trimming off, which I can tidy that up after the fact. So let's get you dressed. Told Emmy, because I do want to take some photos, so she does need to be fully dressed before I do that. But just get back down. That's like a faux handbag that they've got on it. Now, I don't know if that would be classed as a design or whether it's meant to look like she has literally got a handbag, but we will sort her out. She's very of all over the place. It's really difficult to dress them when you're like this, holding them for camera. But she is beautiful, and I'm really, really pleased with her. I say I'm not one of these. I do like collections. I mean, I can't say I don't, because of my Smart Dolls and my Cindy's, I've got quite a lot. But I'm not overly bothered about having one of each, for example. So I'm happy with her. She is now my Rainbow High. There would have to be another one that comes out quite exceptional, although I have seen the Slumber Party ones, which are rather gorgeous, but they're not readily available here in the UK. They're not that easy to get hold of. So I will wait on that, because there are other things that are on my wish list a lot higher than that. So that's it really. I just wanted to show you my Emi, so I can get her out on the shelf and display her and make her look pretty. I need some more shelves though. That's the only problem. I'm running out of space. I think we all know that feeling. Whatever we collect, there's never enough space, is there? So that's it for now for this one. I will see you all very soon. I've got my video. Like I said, these are probably not going to go in order, so it's not going to make much sense. But I've got my video for what I got from the toy fair as well to come up yet. So there's lots to do. Lots to get sorted, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please like, subscribe and share. And if you have any information, if you've got earrings, let me know if you've got earrings. I don't know, but it's great to hear from you all, so please pop a comment below, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.